What are the basic criteria for the HARP 2.0 loan? The criteria for a HARP 2.0 is really very simple. 1, you have to have your loan owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Now, it doesn't matter who your servicer is. What's critical is that your loan is owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, and I'll show you how to find that out. 2, you have to be current on your mortgage payments. In fact, you can have 0 30-day lates in the last 6 months and no more than 1 30-day late in months 7 to 12. And 3, your loan has to be 80% to value or greater. In other words, if you only owe $50,000 on a $100,000 loan, well, you would be eligible for a regular refinance and not necessarily for the HARP 2.0. Do I have to refinance with my current servicer, or can I use someone else? No, you don't have to use your current servicer. In fact, now may be a great time to change. Give me a call and I'll tell you why you should use us. Is there a difference between using my current servicer and using someone like yourself? Absolutely. While your current servicer may be able to refinance your loan, the service and the personal attention to care that you receive from using a licensed mortgage originator like myself should far exceed your expectations. I'm in an adjustable rate mortgage. Do I have to go to a fixed rate mortgage, or can I refinance into another ARM? Why HARP 2.0 is specifically designed to help you move into a fixed rate mortgage. There are some cases where moving back into an ARM may be advisable and allowable under this program. I'm on a low rate adjustable rate mortgage right now, and if I refinance into a fixed rate mortgage, my payment will go up. Is that okay? If you're currently on a low rate ARM and you move into a fixed rate mortgage, it may increase your payments. However, this program is designed to overcome that obstacle. As long as your payment's not exceeding more than 20%, normally it does not change any of the criteria for the program. However, if your rate does increase more than 20%, there may be some additional limitations on you when it comes to refinancing. Is there a limit on how much my home can be underwater? No, this program is specifically designed without the limitations of HARP 1.0 and the 125% cap, which virtually cut out most people in our state. The fact of the matter is there is no maximum loan to value. You could be 200% upside down and still qualify for this program. Is there a minimum FICO score? There are times where a minimum FICO score could be instituted. For instance, if your payment is going up over 20%. But as a general rule, this is not a FICO-driven program. While our lenders may place certain limitations on you, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac do not. I was behind on payments some time back. Does that permanently disqualify me from HARP 2.0? No. Even if you missed quite a few payments, once you get current and maintain that currency for 6 months and have no more than 1 30-day late in the last 12 months, then you'll qualify for HARP 2.0. And don't worry, the program doesn't end until the end of 2013, so we have time to get you back current and make those payments on time. My original loan was an alternative A loan or a subprime loan. That wouldn't be eligible, would it? The fact is Fannie Mae did purchase Alt-A loans and subprime loans. And even though that was the type of loan that you took out when you first qualified for your mortgage, if Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac owns a mortgage and you qualify for HARP 2.0, it's okay. We can still refinance those. Can I combine my first mortgage and my second mortgage or home equity line of credit into one new mortgage? Unfortunately, this program is not about allowing you to refinance your second mortgage or your home equity line of credit into your existing first mortgage. So no, those will still be out there for you. However, most of our second mortgage lenders and our home equity line of credit lenders have agreed to subordinate their loan, allowing you to refinance your first into a new lower rate. Can I add or remove someone to my mortgage? There are some special circumstances where you can remove someone or add someone to the mortgage, but we'll need to discuss that in detail as there are some very strict criteria for that. Do I have to have a job in order to qualify for HARP 2.0? Yes, you must have a job or a permanent source of income in order to refinance into HARP 2.0. I'm self-employed. Does that disqualify me from HARP? No, being self-employed is not a disqualification for the HARP 2.0 program. We will be asking to see your latest year of tax return, but it does not disqualify you. So yes, you can be self-employed and still qualify for this program. How much documentation must I provide to qualify for HARP? Qualification should be rather easy. In most cases, all we will require is just a simple pay stub and a verbal verification of employment, as well as some documentation for assets and reserves as needed. Can I roll my closing cost into my refinance, or do I have to pay that out of pocket? Yes, one of the great features of the HARP 2.0 program is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will allow you to roll in your normal closing costs into the loan, therefore reducing your out-of-pocket expense tremendously. Must I have assets or reserves in order to qualify? No, this program, unlike many conventional loan programs, does not require 2 months reserves or 6 months reserves depending on the type of property. The only time we have to verify assets is if you need them to close. Do I have to have an appraisal? Well, yes and no. While a value will be established on your home, we may be able to waive the appraisal if you owe less than 125%. But if you owe more than 125% of your loan to value, then we'll probably require an appraisal, though the appraisal in and of itself would not disqualify you. Remember, there is no maximum loan to value, so it's okay. Must I be an owner-occupant to qualify? No, HARP 2.0 does not require that you be an owner-occupant to refinance your loan. However, there are some benefits for those who are living in their primary residence that may not be available to second homes and investors. I have a second home on an investment property. Would they be available for this program? Yes, second homes and investment properties, as well as primary residences, can qualify for the HARP 2.0 program, as long as Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac owns your mortgage and you meet the rest of the criteria. I own a condo. Wouldn't that disqualify me? No, owning a condo is not a bad thing. In fact, this program is specifically designed for condominiums, single-family residences, planned urban development homes, as well as a multitude of other houses. So being a condo, not a bad thing. We can still refinance you. I have private mortgage insurance that prevented me from refinancing into HARP 1.0. Is that going to stop me in HARP 2.0? No, having private mortgage insurance in and of itself would not disqualify you for this program. In fact, the government has reached out to many private mortgage insurance companies and have made arrangements so we can go ahead and get that loan refinanced for you. My property is in a trust. Would that make me ineligible? No, having your property in a trust would not make it ineligible for refinance. However, we will have to move it out of the trust more than likely to do the refinance and then allow you to move it back in after closing escrow. I live in California and my loan limit is way higher than those that you see in other states. Would that disqualify me? No, living in California or having a high loan to value ratio does not disqualify you for the program. In certain states, we can far exceed the standard Fannie Mae limits of $417,000. Give me a call and we'll discuss your details in private. If I previously modified my mortgage, would that disqualify me from HARP 2.0? No, you can have modified your mortgage previously and still qualify for HARP 2.0. However, there must be a tangible net benefit to you, the consumer, to refinance. Many times your modification may be a better payment than if you refinanced. If I'm turned down for this HARP 2.0 program, can I still modify? Of course you can. Just because you've been turned down for HARP 2.0 does not take you away from the Homeowners Affordable Modification Program, also known as HAM, and you may still qualify for that. How do I know if Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac owns my loan? It's real simple. Below us, we'll provide you websites that you can click on where you can input your address and see if Fannie and Freddie own your home. It looks like Fannie or Freddie owns my mortgage. Does that mean I automatically qualify? Not necessarily. There are some dates that are ineligible for this refinance. The best way to know if you qualify or not is to give me a call. I'll run the numbers as well as put you through the special automated underwriting that will determine if you qualify for HARP 2.0. Doesn't look like my mortgage is owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Am I out of luck? No, not necessarily. Currently, Congress and the President are working on some programs that will allow folks who are not having their mortgages owned by Fannie or Freddie go ahead and get refinanced into a low interest rate. Why we don't know if these programs will go through yet or not, it's my job to keep you informed. So go ahead and give me your information and I'll keep checking.